Joining us now is OjyOkpe, with stories trending around the world. Hello, Jenix.
Good morning, Dr. Mati. How are you this morning? Good morning, Ayo.
Good morning, Oji.
I know you're getting into the arise spirit now. You're understanding what arise is all about now. How are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. Good morning, Rufai.
Good morning, Oji.
Well, all right. Good morning to you, viewers. Here are some of the stories that are trending across the globe. In the United States, thousands of travelers are stranded at airports across the country as flight cancellations and delays continue to wreak havoc amid a deadly winter storm. On Tuesday, nearly 4,900 flights had been cancelled. The chaos has left thousands of exasperated passengers sleeping in terminals as they search for solutions. In Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari condemned what he described as the heinous and senseless killing of Omobolanle Raheem, the Lagos-based lawyer who was shot by a police officer on Christmas Day. The president, in a statement released by his media aide, Garba Shehu, said he was deeply shocked and saddened to learn of the brutal killing and directed police authorities to take the strongest possible action against the culprit already held in detention. Then, the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Abiodun Alabi, on Tuesday paid a condolence visit to the mother of the slain lawyer, who revealed that her daughter was her only child and was pregnant with twins before she was shot dead by the police officer in front of her family on Christmas Day. Bolanle's mother, while grieving, also said that she hawked oranges to ensure that her daughter studied law at a university.
Commissioner Police bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo ti rìn láti kékeré títí òṣìṣẹ́ ló jìyà lórí ẹ̀ ó kéré ọ̀sán ìdánwò kò sí nǹkan tí mo ṣe tọ́mọ mi fi di lọ́yà àsìkò tó wá jẹ́ dùnú fún mi wọ́n ti mọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀sìn àwọn àrùn kútòkútò àmọ́rùn.
Under sports, 21-time Grand Slam champion Novak Djokovic has been welcomed back into Australia almost a year after he was deported over his COVID vaccine status. The 35-year-old Serbian arrived the country for January's Australian Open after his visa ban was overturned. In November last year, the tennis star was detained by the Australian Border Force on entering the country without being vaccinated, resulting in a visa cancellation. He was automatically not allowed to return to the country until 2025. Finally, under entertainment, tributes pour in for Joseph Marley, the eldest son of 8-time Grammy winner Stephen Marley and second grandchild of reggae legend Bob Marley. The Jamaican-American recording artist, who goes by the stage name Joe Mercer, was found unresponsive in a vehicle on Tuesday, December 27th. Although a cause of death has not been revealed, the singer is reported to have died of an asthma attack. Joseph Marley was born in 1991 in Kensington, the third-generation Marley who grew up surrounded by music. He began performing on stage at the age of 4 with Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. He was 31 years old.
Oh, may his soul rest in peace. Let's begin what's trending with reactions trailing the decision by Anambra billionaire businessman Arthur Eze not to support Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi's presidential ambition. The businessman made the pronouncement during a festival, stating that he cautioned the former Anambra governor to drop his ambition and wait for another opportunity because he will not win. Eze went on to say that when the time is right, stakeholders in the southeast will back current Anambra governor, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, as the chosen candidate of Igbo extraction to be the Nigerian president. His decision follows Soludo's statement back in November when he said Peter Obi will not win the forthcoming general election because he does not have the requisite structure, in an article titled History Beckons and I Will Not Be Silent, Part 1. Let's take some tweets. This person wrote, same Arthur Eze who declared that Buhari will hand over to Igbos after his second term. It's sad. The Igbos are the biggest barriers to their political potential. Thank God Peter Obi is not a regional candidate. Well, another tweet there goes, Arthur Eze has distanced himself from Peter Obi's ambition, just like Charles Soludo. It might seem odd, but this gladdens my heart. It goes a long way to prove that Peter Obi is not an Igbo or Anambra project. He's a Nigerian project. Over to you, Dr. Bati.
Okay, first, Chief Arthur Eze is a prominent Igbo entrepreneur who has also had very long-standing association with politicians. But one thing that we must realize that he is speaking for himself, and he has a right to choose his own candidate. And everybody should realize that he has only one vote. Just as he as an Igbo person and Charles Soludo have said they don't believe in the candidacy of Peter Obi, there are also others. Chimaroke Nnamani, Senator Chimaroke Nnamani, is supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even if he's in the PDP. Uche Ekunife is also not supporting Peter Obi. And then you have others like that, Charles Soludo. OjyOkpe is supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC. So these are all prominent Igbos making their own individual choices. Would Arthur Eze's choice in the matter, will it influence anybody? Will Charles Soludo be in a position to influence anybody? I don't think so. And, you know, some people from that Ofala festival that took place in Dunukofia have come up to say this is not the position of the people of Dunukofia, and it's not the position of Igbos. And in any case, there are persons, also Igbos, who are also prominent and who have voice, who are saying we are supporting Peter Obi. On Twitter, I saw Francis Cardinal Rinse, I don't know whether he's the one using that handle or somebody using his name, saying that, look, 2023, what Chief Arthur Eze has said, is an indication that the 2023 battle will be a battle between the rich and the poor. And he advised people to use their PVC, to go and get their PVC and vote. If it's the Cardinal that is truly operating that Twitter handle, what he's saying, therefore, is what we have consistently said here, that it is the people of Nigeria that will determine
Absolutely.
who will become president. It's not one individual that will act like God. There's no, herd mentality in this matter. No, somebody cannot carry one Ofala cap and say, we don't support this man. There are others like Afamogene. Afamogene is an Igbo man. He's supporting Peter Obi. Reverend Okechukwu Obioha has also spoken up. He says he's supporting Peter Obi. Chief Eze has also spoken up to say he's supporting Peter Obi. These persons that I have listed, they are no less Igbo than Chief Arthur Eze. But he has made his choice in the matter, and the Peter Obi campaign has replied through Dirone Fade, the spokesperson for the group, and he has said clearly that Peter Obi is not running an Igbo project.
Yes.
That is running a national project. Absolutely. He's not seeking to become president of Igbo land. He wants to be president of Nigeria.
Yes.
And it will be all Nigerians that will take a decision whether he should be there or not. So, and I hope that Chief Arthur Eze gets that message and will stop insisting that, we have chosen our own president. This same Chief Arthur Eze, in 2015, supported Tony Nwoye for the gubernatorial election in Anambra.
Yes.
Tony Nwoye didn't win. In 2019, the candidate that he supported also did not win. Yeah. So I don't see, this is just one of those things in politics.
Okay, Arthur Eze is considered one of the kingmakers in Anambra State. I mean, what do you make of this pronouncement of him actually backing Soludo over Peter Obi as the next Nigerian president?
He's not, he's Igbo extraction. Yeah. He's saying that let Atiku go and then we'll hand over to Soludo. And I was going, the first thing that came to my mind is this presidency you are sharing. There is God though. Because I don't understand how someone would decide decide that, okay, we'll give it to you first and we'll give it to you first. Is that how elections are done in Nigeria? I'll just very quickly just read a tweet from another Igbo man, Kings Omobolanle, at least from that region. All presidential candidates deserve respect. Trying to delegitimize any of them is futile. Whether anyone thinks any particular candidate will win or not is simply personal opinion and immaterial. They have a right to contest. Only one will win, and guess what? Let the votes count and voters decide.
All right, we'll take another story. Following the outrage by many Nigerians over the killing of Lagos-based lawyer Omobolanle Raheem by a trigger-happy police officer who is currently in detention, a video has surfaced online showing police officers drinking on duty while dressed in military attire. The spokesperson for the Nigerian Police Force, CSP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, while reacting to the video, which was posted on Twitter, condemned their action, stating that the officers are not to drink on duty. While a viral photo has also surfaced online showing a police officer holding a cannabis crusher. The force PRO expressed his disappointment as he called on the state's PRO to fish out the officers and ensure that they are disciplined. Rufai, we were only talking about Omobolanle yesterday, and I think Ayo made that point about, drunken police officers. This is what we are seeing here. Rufai, we have not finished dealing with Omobolanle's death, and this video surfaces online.
I mean, Oji, it's a sad, sad video. I bet if they are to do drugs tests for most police officers on duty, I doubt if a lot of them will pass it. A lot of them are under the influence. They are good police officers, please don't get me wrong. But a lot of them are under the influence. That's why they will shoot an harmless citizen. That's why they will do something like this. And I'm happy that they've been able to fish out, or they say they're going to fish out these bad eggs in the police force. Because a police force where people are smoking Indian hemp, they can't be right thinking. And this is not about payment of salary. Is it non-payment of enough salary that is making this one smoke Igbo or Bishoko? You get, you can see him, and this one too will call himself a police officer. That's why it even goes back to the recruitment. How did our police go so bad, so deplorable, that we now employ people that smoke Indian hemp? Look at this one. You will see that is a seasoned weed crusher. As he is seasoned. See the way he's doing his hand. So that's the sad reality. And afterwards now they will kill people. The police people will go and commiserate. The mother will be telling you the pain. You'll be saying, leave it for God. We can't be leaving it for God. A man is smoking Indian hemp, drinking, you are putting gun in his hands, no checks and balances. He kills people now, they will say he's God.
Also we talked about Omobolanle's mother.
Yes, that's the
only child.
The only child. You see,
and
she said
she was pregnant with twins when she was shot dead.
And she sold oranges to be able to take care of Omobola and raise her up to this extent. And we are consoling her, we are saying, please, you should leave it for God. We know it's God that consoles her, and we feel for the family. But when you now see pictures of police officers smoking weed on duty, Igbo, then you know you can't leave things like this for God. It's not about God. My maths teacher, Mrs. Brimo, we always say common sense is not common. Common sense is not just common here. What can we do? We need to reform the police force. It's not only about pay. It's about checks and balances. Who are their officers in charge? And, Oji, I'm even more scared for the country. If you have a police force that a man after 31 years in service can still kill somebody the way 33 years in service, then what's the hope of the new recruits? If an ASP for that matter, a seasoned police officer can have that kind of attitude.
Well, if we check the code of conduct, the police have a code of conduct. Under principle 5, it says that a policeman on duty is not supposed to consume alcohol.
No.
You are not, in fact, supposed to come to the office or be on duty in the morning and they perceive the odor of alcohol. So we hope that the police will enforce its own code of conduct. Absolutely. And ensure that these persons are appropriately disciplined. This has been going on. It's not only cannabis they take. They probably take fentanyl. They take paraga at police stations. Yes. If a policeman stops you, won't be tired if you find a carton of a beer in your boot. Even if you say it's for your wedding, they will take a carton. They will say you should take care of officers.
All right.
It's true. Talk about that.
Unacceptable. We shall take our final story, showing our gallant frontline troops sending their Christmas greetings to all Nigerians.
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I wish my son that for Happy Christmas. I wish my friends and family Happy Christmas and New Year in advance. I wish my wife Aisha Happy Christmas. I wish my mother Hadija Happy Christmas. I wish my children to come Happy Christmas. I wish my family and friends Happy Christmas. I wish my mom Latifat Happy Christmas. I wish my wife Mary David Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I thought this was an excellent way to end what's trending
Beautiful.
today. It's 10 seconds.
It's great to see the human faces of the military. It's great to see that they're human beings and that, you know, that we look after them, especially at this special moment. Merry Christmas to all their wives that they mentioned.
Yes.
His whole body. We know it's not easy, but thank you for your sacrifice.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all again for your great analysis of what's trending. Well, that's all I have for you on what's trending today. I'll see you all tomorrow.